Good morning, everyone. Thanks for waking up with the Valley today. I'm Lisa Bedeau here with Jordan Schreier. We're just getting started with our nonstop news and weather to the top of the hour to help you plan your day. Many moms and dads know the rush of trying to regroup on a snow day, but some parents are now facing a new and similar challenge. They're scrambling to find a new daycare for their kids after Atonement Lutheran Church announced it will no longer be offering childcare. They're going to focus exclusively on their preschool.
Parents have until August to find a new daycare, and some are even turning to Facebook, but have been facing a lot of dead ends because so many facilities are full. One Fargo mom says it's hard to leave a place that's been like a second home for them. We spoke with Atonement about why they're making some of these changes and exactly how many people are being impacted, but they weren't able to give us any answers at the time. We have new information this morning on the case of a Wahpeton College student who died while working as a police informant. His parents plan to appeal a judge's decision to dismiss a wrongful death lawsuit. 20-year-old Andrew Sadek was a first-year student at NDSCS and agreed to work as an undercover informant after being arrested for selling marijuana on campus. In 2014, Sadek was found dead in the Red River with a gunshot wound to the head.
Sadek's parents filed a wrongful death lawsuit against Richland County and Richland County Deputy Jason Weber, who recruited Sadek as an informant, claiming Sadek was not properly trained as an informant. The case was scheduled for July, but Inforum.com is reporting that the judge dismissed it because there's no evidence of how, when, where, or why Sadek died.
It is now 10 minutes before the top of the hour. If you're getting ready to head outdoors, you're going to want to have that rain gear, Lisa.
That's right. Even if it's not raining where you happen to be, it will likely be raining at some point today. So it's a good idea to have that rain gear. Northern Valley especially, that's where we're getting hit right now. Southern Valley, it's a little quieter, but you can see some more showers starting to work their way in from the southeast into the south too. But by far the heaviest rain is to the north and west of Grand Forks in northern Grand Forks County, back into Nelson County and parts of Walsh and extreme southwestern Marshall County into Minnesota. Those yellows and oranges indicate a pretty hefty rainfall rate going on there at this point in time. And this is all part of a big system that's swirling here in the upper Midwest. We're going to watch these showers to the south and east of us lift in, so we'll see more scattered rain as the system overall continues to affect us here, not only in the valley but beyond. It's 47 degrees in Fargo. It's 47 in Grand Forks as well. Not too bad to start. It's just that we don't warm things up very much today. And this wind out of the east or northeast is going to make it feel even chillier. We've got some gusts into the 30s this morning and could see those 30-mile-per-hour gusts throughout the day. Our visibility lower in areas. Gwinner, Oaks down to 1-2 miles there. Valley City in between 1 mile and 2 miles as well. And we'll continue to have some issues with visibility anywhere the rain is falling. There's a little fog out there. Make sure your headlights and taillights are on this morning all day long as you're driving through this kind of murky weather. By 5 o'clock, more of the same. Scattered areas of rain, still some wind affecting us. Temperatures in the 40s and 50s for your highs. And then heading into the 9 o'clock hour, it really does start to diminish at that point. We're going to see those showers end overnight tonight. And tomorrow we'll start off with some cloud cover and eventually start to see a little sunshine in the second half of the day. Hopefully sooner rather than later to enjoy that break between systems, because the next round is moving in on Friday. We'll have more chances for rain on Friday. But the holiday weekend so far looks pretty good, especially compared to last weekend. We'll see some upper 60s and low 70s Saturday and into Sunday. Sunday's our day that we have the best bet for some showers or a thunder shower. And then for Memorial Day, cooling things down a bit, but still looking pretty good. I'll have 63 degrees.
Yeah, very nice weekend. Thank you, Lisa. A former sheriff's deputy in western North Dakota is going to prison for 3 years for sexually assaulting a child. 54-year-old Richard Anderson showed a 15-year-old boy porn and engaged in lewd conduct with the teen.
Anderson pleaded guilty to several charges in January, and during his sentencing yesterday, he apologized for his actions. Anderson must now register as a sex offender. Abortion remains one of the most divisive topics in America today, and both sides crossed paths last night in downtown Fargo. Pro-choice supporters rallied at Island Park as part of the Stop the Ban rallies that were held across the country yesterday.
Pro-lifers are spreading their message of support for efforts in states like Alabama, Georgia, and Ohio, where abortion bans were passed. There's a new twist in a group's effort to legalize recreational marijuana in North Dakota. 24 hours after submitting a petition to get the question on a statewide ballot, the group withdrew the petition.
The chairperson for the committee says they have plans to resubmit that petition within 10 days. They say they withdrew the petition in order to clean up the language, but didn't say specifically what changes would be made. The initial petition would have called for the full legalization of cannabis in the state. A Fargo restaurant is apologizing to its customers after city inspectors found live birds in their basement. Owners of the King House Buffet say employees left pigeons in cages in the basement earlier this month.
They say the birds came from a farmer. The restaurant's Facebook page also says King House does not serve pigeon meat. Life is back to normal at and near UND in Grand Forks after a natural gas leak forced evacuations. The leak was discovered around 9 yesterday morning at a construction site on campus. Workers say it was a scary experience. They, along with UND students and staff who were nearby, had to evacuate the area. Xcel Energy says the leak took longer than usual to contain because of its location. Gas service was restored to the area last night.
Wild weather has made this spring a stressful time for many farmers, but some are dealing with a major headache on top of that. People are dumping junk out in the country.
One man discovered a deep freeze and other junk in his ditch, and another farmer says he found an ice house and dishwashers.
It happens all the time. We're cleaning stuff out of the road ditches all the time, whether it's fridges, TVs, couches, dehumidifiers. It happens all the time.
Cass County authorities say catching those responsible for dumping and ditching is difficult, but if they are found, they'll have to pay a fine of at least $200 and compensate the farmer for cleanup cost.
The rideshare company Lyft is adding some new safety features for its riders. It's an emergency assistance button on its app. Lyft is also rolling out increased license plate visibility within the app to better identify your Lyft vehicle.
And later this year, Lyft will provide sexual harassment prevention education for both drivers and riders. The company is also requiring feedback from both passenger and the drivers for any ratings submitted that are less than 4 stars. MState in Moorhead is giving teens the chance to get hands-on learning when it comes to professional jobs in construction.
The Valley Today's Abby Furchner joins us live from campus this morning. Good morning, Abby.
Good morning, guys. I'm here with Brooks Peterson, who is the Academy Coordinator and also a professor here at MState. And first, let's just talk about what the Herdina Academy is and what it's offering for those high school students.
So the Herdina Academy is a construction trades academy for high school students in the region, and it's for them to experience different trades that they might have out in the field to see if there's some kind of interest that they might have for a future career.
And I know you have a lot of activities planned for them. What are some things that students will be able to do when they sign up and come out to the Herdina Academy?
Some of the things include framing, roofing, siding, concrete, masonry, maybe some trim work, windows, insulation, even drafting and print reading.
And so why is this an important academy for students to have in our community?
So it's really to help to spark some interest in maybe a future career in the construction trades. It's hard for contractors to recruit these days due to regulations and things like that for youth working in construction.
And something that's kind of cool too is those students that do sign up and come out, they also get some college credit as well.
Correct. They get 3 college credits from MState that can be used within our construction trades that we have on our campus. They do have some opportunities for scholarships, and both through MState and through NDSCS.
And we did some of those fun activities this morning. It's not welding. What did we do?
We soldered some copper pipe together.
Soldered a copper pipe together. So that is actually kind of handy. You might want to know how to do that just for life experience. And we also used a jigsaw, and we were cutting the circle a little earlier, and I just wanted to show you the end result. I missed the circle by a little bit, but it's not too bad. I would say I did okay. But this Herdina Academy is for the I think it's okay. But the Herdina Academy is for 2 weeks in June, and it's only $25 to students, but we'll have all of that up online at valleynewslive.com, and you can check it out because there's only a few spots left.
I don't know if I'd quit your day job, Abby, but at least you went for it. That's the main thing. You went for it. Reporting live, Abby. Thank you very much.
A for effort.
There you go. Hey, Carson Wentz is back on the football field, leading the Eagles as they open spring workouts. Wentz is said to have healed his back, and we're not seeing any brace on his knee.
A lot of eyes still on Wentz as everyone looks for a healthy season from the former Bison this year. Let's get the answer now to our question of the morning on Facebook. Today's question, 2,000 adults were asked, what's the biggest or hardest decision you've ever had to make? And this came in as number 1.
Whether or not to have kids. That makes sense. It's a big one. Remember, you can play along by heading to our Valley News Live Facebook page. Yes to whether or not you should grab the umbrella.
That's an easy decision today. We're talking rain showers. Right now in the Northern Valley, we're stuck with the rain. It's, in fact, some heavy rain north and west of Grand Forks. We've had a break in the south, but more showers are lifting in. It'll be off and on all day, cool and windy too.
Ugh, yuck. The Today Show and CBS This Morning are just about to start, but the Valley Today rolls on. You can join us right now for more news and weather.